Good morning, North students. Welcome back to another fun and exciting school year. Although things look a little bit different, it's still going to be a great year for us to be Timberwolves. Today we're going to go over the different expectations we have when you're inside the building and when you're learning from home. Now we're going to look at how to be a TWOLF inside the school building. Even though our matrix looks a little bit different than last year, our same keys of tolerance, wise choices, ownership, leadership, and friendship will still be followed. The first piece of our matrix is tolerance. To be tolerant, make sure we're being kind to others as we navigate through a new environment. This is different for everyone. The social distancing, wearing masks, using up versus down stairwells, these are all changes that we all need to get used to. It's going to be frustrating for some, it's going to be a little tough for some to get used to, but be patient, help them out, and more than anything, be tolerant of others. As Timberwolves, we expect that you're going to make wise choices. In this new COVID situation, our wise choices are going to revolve around things such as social distancing and wearing masks. We need to make sure that we stay 6 foot apart. There are places throughout the school, in the cafeteria, in the front hall, where we have it marked out in 6 foot intervals, but that's not in the whole building. It is up to you to remember to stay 6 foot apart throughout your day. Also, in the hallways, it's a little different, but we have tape down the middle. It is your job to make the wise choice and be polite and stay to the right. Also, we have up and down stairwells. In order to reduce cross-contamination and in order to increase traffic flow in the same direction, it is imperative that you use the right stairwell, either up or down. Remember, these wise choices help to make you a TWOLF. It is imperative that you take ownership of your actions throughout the school day. The first and most important piece to that is wearing your mask, and wearing your mask properly. It needs to cover your nose and your mouth at all times. The only time that this is different is when you're eating in the cafeteria. At that point, you can take it down to eat and drink, but the rest of the day it needs to be kept up over your nose and your mouth. Also, it is important that you practice good personal hygiene. That means washing our hands on the way to the cafeteria. It means throughout the day making sure you take advantage of the hand sanitizer we have around the building and just following good hygiene practices. As TWOLFs, it is important that we are leaders in our school community. It is important that we follow and encourage others to follow all the safety precautions and all the regulations that are put out by our school and our school district. By doing your part and helping to ensure that everyone else does their part, we will be a safe Timberwolf community. Now is more important than ever for us to come together as a TWOLF community in friendship. This is affecting everyone differently. Some people are having a harder time dealing with it than others. Check in on your friends, check in on your classmates, check in on your Timberwolf community, because by keeping track of each other and making sure everyone's okay, we are going to be stronger together.
Now we're going to talk about what it looks like to be a TWOLF when we're at home on the online setting. When we're working at home on the online setting, this is what our new matrix will look like. Tolerance. When we're emailing our teachers, remember to be patient until they respond back. Also remember to be respectful and kind to peers as they make comments in your Google Meet or on the online chat in the Google Meet. Wise choices. Please remember to follow your teacher's directions when you're on a Google Meet and use appropriate language. And it's extremely important in order to find a quiet learning space so that way that you can learn and the others can learn that are on your Google Meet. Ownership. You can show ownership by logging on to your Google Meet on time as attendance will be taken. Also mute your mic when you're not talking. By doing this, this allows the person who is talking, whether it be your teacher or your peers, to be heard. Also, most importantly, if you are not understanding a lesson, a concept, or an assignment that's being given to you, please reach out and ask your teachers for help. We are all here to support you and help you be successful. Leadership. It is so important that we practice appropriate behaviors while using technology. For example, try to avoid any liquids near a Chromebook that may accidentally spill on it and cause it to be damaged. Also, be aware of your surroundings. When we are on a Google Meet, it's so important to make sure that our backgrounds are school appropriate. And friendship. It is so important, especially now during these times, that we check on the well-being of our friends and others. Remember, together we are TWOLF strong.